Hey everybody, Morgan here. Guess what day it is today? It's my 65th birthday. Can you imagine? Never thought I'd get that old. Anyways, we're going to do one of my favorite dishes, which is a glazed pork tenderloin. You can change this and use lamb. You can use beef tenderloin. I don't think this would work with chicken, but you can certainly change it to whatever you like. So I've got 2 pork tenderloins that I've trimmed, and I'm just seasoning with some salt and pepper and some dried garlic. We want to make sure these pork tenderloins taste really good. Pork, on the whole, is a very blank canvas. You can make it taste great with just about anything. I'm adding some smoked paprika here. This happens to be a sweet one. But if you want to use hot paprika, you could certainly do that. Just be careful on the amount of heat that you add to this. You don't want to take away all the tenderloin flavor of this meat. If you overpower it with heat, it's going to be all gone. But some heat would be good. And I'm turning it over so I can do it on the other side as well. I want to make sure both sides are seasoned, so both sides are delicious and yummy. Notice that I've got this on a sheet pan with some parchment paper because I'm going to bake these in the oven. There's no need to fry them. I mean, they're going to get beautifully brown from the paprika on them, and they'll be cooked through in the oven in about 30 minutes at 350. But you judge. You make sure that there's no blood running from it. In a deep skillet, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm just starting the glaze or the dressing for this pork. We're going to heat that up, and we're going to add some crushed garlic. If I can find it, I'm looking for it in the fridge. There we go, about 2 tablespoons. We want to cook out the raw garlic flavor. Roasted garlic taste is delicious, and with this pork is yummy. I'm adding 1/3 cup of honey. You can use any style of honey that you like. My thinking here is that if you use buckwheat honey, it would add a delicious flavor to this and a delicious color. But you use whatever honey you prefer or whatever you have on hand. I'm also adding 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. This will cut some of the sweetness of the honey, and it adds a delicious background flavor. Also adding 2 tablespoons of soy to give the glaze a bit of color. The idea here is to bring this up to temperature and reduce it into a beautiful glaze that'll go over the pork. Keep an eye on the stove. Even though it's honey, it can still burn. So just keep an eye, make sure it doesn't scorch on the bottom of your pan. There's the baked tenderloins. Don't they look good? They haven't shrunken that much. If you cook them in a slower oven, they keep their shape pretty well. And that means that they're absolutely juicy inside. So there's a glaze bubbling away. And we're going to add the pork tenderloins back into the glaze. And we're going to let them get delicious and glazed and beautiful looking. I'm adding any of the juices that have accumulated in the sheet pan as well. We can't have too much flavor, right? So don't throw anything away. There's a completed tenderloin with some of the sauce or glaze. Doesn't it look good? It's absolutely delicious with a nice salad and some rice. You'll have a great dinner. Good for a date night. If you like the recipe, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. More foodies here, the better. Thanks for stopping by for some more food that warms your soul. And on my birthday. See you next time.